What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are sitting here over in Douglas International getting ready to head back to New York in this 1 hour and a half, 1 hour and 15 minutes or so. So let's get to it, man. We're gonna get in and early, nice and early. It sucks that everything is so dark so early on with the time change, of course, and it being winter. Right now we should be enjoying some sunlight, nice little sunset happening, but obviously already 6 o'clock and it's already dark. So all good. Let's get going. Let's get this bad boy up and running. So let's get our flight. Let's get in our cockpit. Let's get our flight plan set up. Let's turn down our Vive here, music, and let's jump in. All right, so we're in the A3220. Let's get our checklist up and running. Pull that up here on a side screen. Our checklist for the A320. Okay, here we go. We are in VATSIM today. I don't see no controllers yet, but we are connected. So hopefully we'll get some good ATC on the way in. So let's hit our batteries. I'm looking at the overhead panel. I know that because this is right next to it. So you can see that. We'll turn on batteries 1 and 2. At this time we can request our ground service to bring in. Oh, do we have any ground service here? Yeah, we should. Here we go. Yeah, ground service. Bring in our we connect the jetway, but first let's bring our power supply.
Charlotte ground, American 458. Could you please send a ground power unit? American 458, a ground power unit is on the road.
All right, let's connect the jetway.
Charlotte ground, American 458. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? American 458, the jetway is going to be connected.
All right, perfect. So let's go through this. So external power is available. We will hit that. Next, our parking brakes. Make sure that's on. And taking a look at that, that's also on right here. So we're good there. So get the volumes down here a little bit. So that's good. That is set. Parking brakes are good. Let's head back to the overhead panel. Let's go through these here. Navigation lights can come on, and that's sitting. Let's get some lights in here. Let's get some here on the overhead. It's pretty dark. Let's go back to right here. Some floodlights as well. There we go. Much better. All right, so nav lights are coming on. APU comes on. We'll give it 3 seconds. 4 seconds. We can turn on the APU start, and then wait for the APU bleed as well. All right, that's good enough. Let's start that. We could set our beacons to auto here. We'll do that now. Our strobe to auto, I mean. So that's fine. We can turn on that at the moment. All right, so pretty good. Let's head back down to the main console. So flaps are open. Wait for the APU to be ready, and we'll start our APU bleed. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go back here to our overhead and let's get some other information going here. This is all looking good. Just kind of work our way up through here. This is okay because we're not completely on just yet. Everything's looking good here. Let's get our DEERs. Oops, actually you go 1, 2, and 3. So that's the process for that. There, let's get our crew chief. This can come on. That's our supply. So that can get activated there now. Heading back over here, let's look at our lights. So our lights are pretty much set so far. Over here, everything is good. We could turn on our seatbelt sign in just a few more minutes. Emergency lights can come on. Dome light is good. Could even put it bright. That's nice there. All right. For now, let's see if our APU is ready. Nope, not yet. All right, we'll get our cabin heat set up here. That should be good right there. This is all good. We'll get our pumps up and running in a second here. So just gonna go back down, and as we wait for the APU to get going, it's firing up there. Let's do some stuff in our flight management computer in the meantime. All right, so we'll head in here. All right, this is this looks good. That's fine. Clear this, clear this. Let's start with init first. So we are heading from Douglas KCLT over to /JFK Kennedy International JFK. throw this in there. We know from SimBrief and also from flying here so much that Boston is our alternate airport. We're actually not American, we are Pacific Airways, so our call sign is Pacific Airways, and that is what is our flight number today? Flight number, what flight number do we have? Flight number today 6405, so 6405. There we go, that's good. Our cost index based on SimBrief for this flight is 30, so throw 30 there. Flight level for today will be, oops, zooming into the wrong area. Flight level 350, FL350. So calculate temp, good. Then we go to the next page, and we're just going to, let's get our weight actually put up here first. So what do we need for this flight on pounds? We need a total of 20,500. So 20,500, let's get that going here. 20,500, I'm looking down here, 21, 20,006, that's good enough right there. We'll keep that there. All right, so that is set. We can calculate this here, that is fine. Our block fuel is sitting at 9.3. 9.3. Throw that in there. It's good. So this all should calculate. Excellent. This all should calculate after that. All right. That is looking good. Next is going to be our performance page, and we are going to be doing flaps 1 for takeoff. This should calculate our V1. Oops. Is that V1? Yeah, V1, 121. VR. And this does not seem right. It's way too close. Maybe because of the temperature. Seems too close to me for the rotate. All right, so that is set. Then we'll worry about the rest of the faces later on. I think we're pretty good for now. All right, flight plan. Let's put that in. Let's see, is our APU ready? Well, it changed here. Let's go back to APU. No, still not showing ready. Did I miss something up here? Let's see, we got the available. All right, so it's available here. All right, so that's good. So we'll get our APU going. We'll get our fuel pumps in here set to go. All right. All right, so that is set. We can finish, while that warms up, let's finish doing our flight plan. All right, so we are leaving. Our departure today is going to be out of Barmy 4 is our departure today. So that is what we'll set there. Runway, we have not set a runway yet. Let's check our weather. See what is the weather out of Douglas International today. All right, so we are looking 360 at 3, so pretty much calm. So we can actually take, I think we have runway 36 available for us. Where are we sitting on the airport? I think we might be close to center, 36 center, so we'll do that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. 36. Let's get the runway in here. Up, 36 center. That's good to go. And we're gonna insert. Oh, you already picked this. There we go. And select insert for that. All right, so that's our departure there. Now let's enter our flight plan, which is a very small one, so it shouldn't take us long to do that. Flight plan for today, we're going to pick our last waypoint, which is this one, so continue off of that one. We're going to hit the next waypoint is actually TY I. So let's do that one. Yep, that's the one. And then from there, let's insert that. We can see if we can get the airways going, because we got one area that we're hitting pretty much. So here, actually another waypoint, O, R. Hold on, let's see if this will work. Sometimes this gives me a hard time, sometimes it works. Okay, so it's working now. So let's see if it will give me direct to ORF. ORF. See, it doesn't show it here. Usually it will list it there. It'll be the closest one, obviously 4,000, 8,000 miles. We don't need those. We'll take the closest one. Usually we'll show it here. It will list it here. Then you can keep going down with the airways. So not sure why that's not showing it. But then after that, we're going to try to join J121. That's the airway. So there it is. That's the way it should be. And then here we're going to take that towards SIE, which is the first waypoint or VOR for the Cameron for arrival to Kennedy. So that's it, pretty much it. We don't have no more other waypoints to put in here, so I just want to check. That looks good, and I'm gonna go ahead now and just enter my actually no, we could do the arrival later, that's fine. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So as far as getting this thing ready, let's get our flight started. Aircraft should be cozy enough to let our passengers in, so we'll get our flight started. We'll do here. We're flying Pacific Airways, so we'll do next. Yeah, flight plan is set up coming in from Simbri, so that looks good. The aircraft is always kind of messed up a little bit, so A320 is what we're doing. 163 passengers. I always like to check that against Simbri, because Simbri seems to have something different all the time, so I don't know how they're picking up that information. But for example, the passengers on Simbri, which I like the way they work, the way they have their data, is 162, so one less. Usually is way off. Today they have it pretty tight, so 162 there. We'll adjust that. That's good to go. All right, passengers are boarding up. We'll let them get going there, and let's continue our startup here for our flight back to Kennedy. All right, so while that is going, we have set up the flight plan. We have our overhead somewhat set up already. Beacon light can come on. Is that on already? That can come on here. We have our fuel in, so the seat belts can come on. No smoking sign can be auto. I think we had that already. Emergency exits are armed. There, good. All right, and I'm gonna head down now to. We could turn off the external power because we got our APU running, so we can turn that off. All fuel pumps are on. Perfect. The APU is available, so that took a while though for that to become available. All right, what else we got going here? So that is all set, waiting for our buddies to jump in here for our flight. Let's finish the flight plan. Do we have anything else on the flight plan? Let's check what do we have on our flight plan here. Let's take a look at performance. Flaps 1, I don't understand why this is so close. Everything else, I'm trying to see if I missed something here on this takeoff page, but I don't see anything that we might have missed there. So for now, everything looks good. All right, just gonna verify everything. This is aligned, good. Going next. This information looks good. Trying to see if I missed something. You know, it could be right. Could be nothing wrong with it. All right, flight plan looks good. We'll check that in the screen in a second. Everything looks okay. All right, let's just check our flight plan as we wait for boarding to happen. We're going to go over to plan and just make sure there's no funky stuff happening here. So here's our airport departing there. We're going to just scroll up and go to the next waypoints. Meshi's good. Golfy, Barmy, that's our departure. That is interesting there. Why would we do this, something like that? Right, that doesn't make sense. This is part of our departure probably, because this was the first waypoint you put in. So that here, that's got to get fixed. Let's look at our charts here for departure. So that's why you have to look through that, because you will find some funky stuff, find your aircraft doing some nonsense like that, and it doesn't make any sense. Maybe we'll delete this waypoint, because this one, does this one turn into, why would SimBrief give us that? So that does not connect to any airway, so I might just delete that one and stick with this and go straight to ORF, and then ORF connects us to the J121 airway, which is be better off, right? So if we look at that, what's the next one after this? ORF. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's delete that waypoint. That makes no sense there. So we're going to go back in here and make this pretty easy. We're going to hit clear, and let's get rid of TYI. Alright, we'll get rid of that. And then I'm going to update my flight plan in VATSIM as well, getting rid of that VOR and hitting file flight plan. So that's updated. So now we're going our departure, and it should be ORF, and then the 121 all the way to our arrival waypoint. Now I'm gonna come back here and just check to make sure there's no other funky stuff, but that looks pretty good. Just coming back down, ORF, yeah, Nutsy, Bada, Barmy, Golfy, yeah, that looks
Hello,
much
ladies and
better.
gentlemen, I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the
Altimeter
overhead bin. If you have
3001.
any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Alright, so that is our departure chart right there, and I'm just trying to find what our initial climb is going to be. It looks like 8,000, top 8,000, right? Just confirming, yeah, it looks about right. So initial climb 8,000, then from there we can go right to our flight level. So initial climb 8,000. Just gonna throw that in here. Oops. Here we go. 8,000 is set for our initial climb. So that is good. Initial climb. Everything is perfect. Everyone loaded already? What's going on with our boarding? Once everyone gets loaded, we will start our pushback, start up our engines. Should not be too long from now. Let's do our squat. In the meantime, 2200. We'll turn this on. We're going to go Unicom 122.8. Alright, that's set there. I have to say, I'm starting to like this aircraft a lot more. I'm usually all for the Boeings, but since don't have any mid-level aircraft besides the heavies for Boeing, this one is pretty nice. Kind of forced to use it, but actually not bad. Gonna do some of the. Just that way, we can't do much right now until we start our engine. So just kind of waiting for that. To continue on with the checklist.
We're ready to go when you are.
All right, excellent. Seatbelts are on. That's good. All right, let's get our engine started. Here we put this to start, and we'll push the first one, and we can start our pushback as well. Let's get that going.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 6405 with service to New York. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 24 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your
Tight
seatbelt
parking spot, so
fastened
I'm gonna go
in case of
straight back. I'm not gonna
unexpected
steer it to the
There are
left here.
several emergency exits on
It's
this
not a
aircraft.
whole lot of room,
Please
so
take
we'll
a
go
few
straight
moments now
back
to
and then
locate
just
your
taxi
nearest
out.
exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate,
All right, we'll
oxygen
get
is
engine
flowing
number
to the
2
mask.
going.
If you're traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the
We'll
crew
stop the
advises
taxi
you
there,
it's
turn
safe
on
to
our
remove it.
brakes.
In the unlikely event of a water landing, a
push
life
back.
vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms
Alright,
into the strap, and hug the cushion
we
to your
are
chest.
sitting.
Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger
We're
devices must be
sitting all the
turned
way
off
on the
and stowed
north
at this
side
time.
by 18C, so we're
Please
gonna go
securely
down
stow your
all the way
personal
on
items.
Echo,
Make sure
all
your
the way
seatbelts are fastened in
down,
seat backs and
crossing
tray tables are in their
5
full upright
to
position.
36
We remind you that this is a non-smoking
center.
flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the
So
smoking
straight out
detectors
taxi there.
located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions.
Alright,
Thank
engines
you
are
for flying
good.
with us again, and we hope
Heading
you
to our
enjoy your
overhead,
flight.
and we're going to set up. Well, first, let's go back down. Wait, we need to put them on normal. Then head back up here. We're going to turn off our APU bleed. We're going to turn off anti-ice. This is all auto actually. You don't gotta change this, so leave that there. Anti-ice. This one we can turn on. I always used to turn that on, but I found that that's auto. When it's off, it's auto and does a great job. You don't really have to mess with it. So APU bleed is off. We have our APU master comes off. Our APU master is off. Squat is set. Transponder is set. That is all set there. Everything is good. Speed brakes. Let's go back to the controls here. Speed brake will be on max. I'm sorry, that's speed brakes, and then we have the air brakes. Set those on. That little white thing right there tells you that is on. Flaps we can move to 1 to get ready for our departure. Anti-skid is usually on, but let's just check. Yep, that is on right there as well. Alright guys, we are set to go. Taxi lights. Let's get our taxi lights on here so we can see where we are going. Runway lights can also come on at this time, and we are good to go. Alright, so down Echo all the way to runway 36 center is what we're doing today. Parking brakes are coming off. Got my feet on the brake here so we can take over. And we are good to go.
Ready to go. Please note the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Join our taxiway Echo here. This would be Echo 8, I believe. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so straight down from here. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm really enjoying this A320. This is the mod version, also the A32NX, which is really cool. You should definitely pick it up. Completely free, open source. So you know you can search that, and it'll give you the link. Pretty nice. Looking forward to seeing the other aircrafts like the Boeing 747. Looking forward to some other people picking it up and making it, you know, as realistic as this one is, with a lot of buttons that are operational. How about those sounds? Just great, man. It feels like the real thing right there. They did a great job. Alright, we are crossing, I think, a runway's coming up. Just look both ways here, make sure there's no traffic. Pretty quiet night, not seeing a lot of people on. Over in VATSIM. As far as ATC is, I guess it's still early though, 6:38. Just feels so late. Runway 5. Alright, we're good to go. All the way down to runway 36 center for the Barmy 4 departure. Guys, if you haven't got pedals, it's a must. It's a game changer. This is the first time I have them. I have the Logitech ones. Again, they're not crazy expensive, but they don't feel great neither. You could tell the build quality is not the best, but as a starter gear, it's perfect. You're gonna love it. It's definitely a difference maker. Alright, we're coming up on runway 36 center. Is gonna hold off here. Quick short break. And let's look around. Let's see. Show you some of these views before we take off here. That is sweet. All right, let's see. Our heading out of this is going to be based on our departure, which is here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully I selected the right one. We are heading 3003 and then 330. So 003, after we hit 1,260 altitude, we start turning 330. So I'm gonna plug in that there now in our heading. So we'll go 003. I'll probably fly that anyways, but just to have it in here, 003. And then we'll bank left and head 330. So we'll remember that. All right, let's get our runway lights set for takeoff. Here we go. Everything else, wing lights can come on now. That's good. Everything else is perfectly set, guys. We are good to go. Just a quick check on our takeoff checklist. So we have our strobe lights are on, nose lights are on, brakes are pressed at the moment. We'll press them again when we get to the runway. Okay, sweet, good to go. Rotate was right after that, pretty almost right on it, and we are off. Gears up, possibly climb. All right, so we are heading. First heading is 030, which we're pretty much right on your runway heading. I'll bring down the nose a little bit, pick up a little bit. All right, 1,200. We're above that. We can start turning to heading 330. There it is, 330. All right, perfect. Flaps can come up. Auto throttle is on. We have it on climb, so we're good. guys, we are looking good. 5,000. I'm going to turn on the autopilot. We're going to start heading towards our first waypoint, which is Meshi. 5,000 coming up, so we will turn on our AP here. Let the aircraft do its thing here. Alright, Atlanta Center is on, just contacted us. Let's give them a shout. They are sitting at 132.975. 132.975. So let's hop on and say hello. $975. How's the climb? 1400. All right, good. Sometimes the climb on this thing could be insane. We're coming up on 8,000. 132. There we go.
1500. Squawk 2004. 2004. Go to 1500.
Atlanta Center Pacific 6688 with you, leveling at 8,000 on the Barmy 4 departure.
Roger, November 6 Romeo Yankee, flighting 360. I'll get back to you in a second. Pay 6688, Atlanta Center, radar contact, right turn direct, Meshi, climb maintain, flight level 350, I'll have a squawk in a minute.
Right turn direct, Meshi, fly maintain, flight level 330, Pacific 6688.
Pacific 6688, squawk 2022.
Roger, 2022, Pacific 6688. Alright, 2022.
Delta 1500, turn disregard.
The field in sight for Delta 1500.
Roger, do you have traffic on final of the Delta A32NX?
Yeah, we got them in sight.
Delta 1500, follow that, traffic clear, visual approach, runway 27 left.
Follow them clear to visual 27 left, Delta 1500.
Delta 1707, contact Atlanta Tower 119.1.
19-1, good day, Delta 1707.
Alright, just putting direct Meshi here so we tell the airplane to start turning towards that and not hang around trying to meet the flight line that it had there. So we'll switch that there.
Swift flight 4545, I want to see a flight plan for you, hold on.
There we go, now we're going direct to Meshi. Coming up on 10,000.
We are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer
Swift flight 4545, you are cleared to the, you say you're going to Atlanta? Yeah, I think you got flight time, oh, there we go. Now I see you. Swift flight 4545, you're cleared to the Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport via radar vectors LaGrange, scanned off and as filed, climb maintain 3000, extract 13,000, 5 minutes after departure. Purchase with me, squawk 2050.
We got a 4,000 rate of climb at the moment. I think that's, I don't know how good that is.
And 4545 readback is correct. Break Delta 1500, contact Atlanta Tower 119.1.
19-1, we'll see you.
4545, taxi the runway of your choice. Let me know where it is and what you want to do.
Go Delta with you 5000.
November 6 Romeo Yankee, say your request.
I was requesting to file flight plan to Kilo Romeo Yankee calling airport.
Roger, 6 Romeo Yankee, maintain, let's see, I'll just give you vectors. Are you IFR or VFR?
I believe it's on VFR because I originally asked for pattern work at Atlanta Airport.
Roger, 6 Romeo Yankee, turn left heading 330 and report Romeo Yankee in sight.
330 and I'll report the airport at 6
Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Washington 92 Heavy. We're about 75 miles out from Data intersection, flight level 320.
Pacific 6688, climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350 per Pacific 6688.
Pacific 6688, Washington Center is currently offline. Radar service terminated. Bring change approved. Have a great rest of your flight.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Atlanta Center, November 712 Tango Delta at 5000, go around request 26 right.
All right, so we got a little action there, but things are starting to come alive. That's good. Speed brake we could turn off, retract that there. That is good. Everything else is in order. We are looking nice. Altimeter, we're above 18, so we'll bring this down to 2992. And then I'm just gonna switch it over to standard so it stops blinking. Alright, so we're climbing at 2000, 2000, right? What did I put here? Oh, I changed it. Once I changed the things, let's do, I have a checklist here. It says 2,000 feet per minute above 5,000 feet all the way until, looks like 15,000, and above 15,000, 1,400. 1,400 seems just so slow. If anybody has a good checklist on this specific vertical speed, that would be nice. Please share it. Copy a link below. I would love to see that. But I think 24 is decent, right? I think this is more realistic. So I'm going to throw that on there. Let's get some music on. Alright, short flight ETA, hour and change, hour and a half. Heading back to Kennedy. Alright, current ETA showing an hour and 4 minutes. Oh, did I have that chart up all the time? Wow, really sorry guys if I did. Our wing lights can come off for passenger comfort. Alright, so we are heading east out towards Virginia Beach, and then from there we start heading north past Delaware, Atlantic City, and right into the Camp 4 arrival to Kennedy. We'll see. Hopefully, I would expect ATC out there. They usually are on in the evening, so that should be nice. Actually, they're Boston is on, and not New York, so we'll see if we'll get some good ATC into there. New York is pretty good. Those guys are on top of their stuff there. Alright, we are leveling out at 35,000 feet. Everything's looking good. Seatbelts can come off. And alright, we are good, guys. I'm gonna step away for a bit, let this thing do its thing, and then I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'll be watching on chat if anybody comes on. For the most part, I will come back on the mic when we are into our arrival over to Kennedy for the Camp 4. So I'll see you guys in a few.
Moments, we'll be starting our in-flight meal service. Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you would like to order additional menu items, please hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we'll be over shortly to assist.
don't be afraid to borrow chord progressions, sounds, little ditties, tiny things. Just snatch them all up. And that's one of the reasons why I can churn stuff out, is because I don't have a problem with reusing or borrowing something that I heard. And I used to, because I thought it was not original, not creative. But I quickly found out that I am not original or creative. I can't make up a new thing. And I very much doubt, anyways, that any of the people that I listen to were the first ones to think of a particular progression. So once you get over that, sounding good is easy. So just borrow. Basically, let's just copy it and just do a little changey thing and pretend, like it's yours. No one will know. Generation now can steal everything from the older generation and pretend it's theirs.
Ooh, it's kind of controversial.
Is it?
Obviously, chords and melodies, there's only so many different things you can do.
Yeah, you don't want to push it. Don't be blatant about it. Be subtle. Like a sneaky thief in the night. And also be respectful, like leave them like a little note saying thank you very much for what you've done. If you listen enough, you start to pick up on the enormous amount of repetitive, the same chord progression over and over and over again. Within the same artist all the time. It's easy to churn out a lot of songs if you have a lot of different chord progressions in your mind, and you know that, what, if I do this and I do this, it'll sound new enough.
Alright, what's up guys? I'm back. We are 26 miles out from Sea Isles, which is the first VOR for the Cam 4 arrival. So, alright, let's see. Let's take a look at this arrival, see what we need. Let's turn down the volume, set up for our approach here. We're going to go into our flight FMS, and we are going to let's bring this down a bit here and enter our destination, or not destination data. We're going to enter our arrival. So into JFK, we are looking at arrival. We are going for the Cam 4. So over here, Cam 4 is good. Check the weather at JFK, see what's happening there. KJFK. Weather right now 330 at 10, so runway's 31, so will be the way to go. 31 right is the way we usually land there. So Cam 4, and then go back here and select ILS 31 right. ILS 31 right. Alright, set. That is beautiful. Let's enter that in. And now let's look at our descent chart here. So we're 20 from C, and if you look at this here, there we go. If you look at that, we need to be at Hogs at 18,000. So that's 2013 away, 25. Yeah, we should start descending now actually. Let's get down there. 18,000, here we come. Bring our altitude down to 18,000, and then we're going to hit activate right there. That's going to plug it in. Descent operation is underway. So we do flight level 180, and then from there we're going to pass Cam right at 11,250 knots, and then from there that'll be the last waypoint, and then from there we go into our ILS approach, runway 31 right. Alright, so just riding right around the coastline right now. See it here. Pretty pitch, and the land is on this side, so pretty nice. Checking on VACSIM, we have no ATC as of yet. So what we'll do is, if you look at this this approach here at Cam, we're just gonna go straight out to Deer Park VOR, and then from there that's gonna connect us into our approach. At least we'll head in that direction. We're not gonna go all the way out there because we'll start turning for final well before that. I think that's Atlantic City down there. Not 100% sure, but actually no, I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Just checking the map here. We got Ocean City, then Atlantic City coming up. That strip right there. So the weather has calmed down over in New York. Last couple of days coming in here, I think as I mentioned before in my other videos, the weather was very windy, gusting, some challenging approaches. I had a missed approach on one. So very, very interesting. I gotta see what's next. I want to go from here. Maybe we'll do a long flight. I'll have to check our flight, see what's out there for us to do next. Getting a little bit tired of the A320, although it's a great aircraft. I mean, you cannot complain. It's very smooth, very smart, and the managed speed, everything is just perfect on it. There we go, leveling out at flight level 18,180, and then we should be, once we cross Hogs, which is coming up 10 miles, so we need to cross that exactly at flight level 180. Then I'm gonna start descending down to 11,000, and then that cam we need to cross at 250. 250 knots on that one, and then basically if you look at it, it's straight out right to the ILS for 3-1. And if I look at the ILS, I think the first waypoint is about 3,000 feet. For the first waypoint. Let me look that up. Let me pull up that chart. Alright, so I'm using Sim Tool, which is pretty. Sim Tool Kit Pro, really nice, very handy and useful. Alright, we're crossing Hogs right at 18, so I'm gonna start the descent now over to 11,000. So we'll start that 11,000 as soon as we cross it. Yeah, we crossed it. So let's head on down to 11, and then once you get close, you want to start reducing that speed to 250. Alright, let's go back. I want to check our approach for 3-1 right ILS. That first waypoint, K-Todd is going to be, or Cat-Todd, more like Cat-Todd, C-A-T-O-D. That's going to be at 3,000. So once we leave cam from 11, we'll start setting down to 3,000 to hit that ILS one. So back to the home base. in and out trip. Flew out to Douglas International yesterday, flying back today, both night flights. Missing some daytime action. It gets dark so quick, so tomorrow hopefully I'll get out a little early on the next flight. I'll plan that flight tonight, see where we're going. I'll try to schedule a little bit ahead too, because sometimes if you plan it at the same time you're trying to get out, you're always going to get delayed more than what you want to be. So I'll see if I can get that going a little bit earlier. We're crossing Pansy, and next we have Cars is next, and then Cam right after, 12 miles out of that one. So these come pretty quick. Let's check on our passengers. How are they doing? I was very late on the last flight, so I want to get in early. I want to get down as soon as possible. Keep that satisfaction rate up for our guys over here. So everybody looks like they're in good shape. Let's get them some drinks or something before we start our final descent. Yeah.
You got it.
Get them a drink there. Alright, leveling out at 11,000. We'll keep our speed up, and then we'll slow down at 250. Maybe they can see this. We'll announce point of interest. That will be Atlantic City. Pretty cool place. If you live locally, you can go there. 4-hour drive for where I'm at, and you can have a good time. Quick weekend getaway. Traffic is brutal though. Again, talking pre-COVID, of course. Alright guys, gonna get something to drink really quick and I'll be right back. All right, so we're coming up on the cam 7. What is happening with speed? All right, I see. Maybe it's going. I'm not sure what is doing that. It's definitely a bug. Shouldn't be doing that. Should be steady. But either way, we're gonna switch it. It goes down and it shoots right back up, and it's not the. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's weird. All right, so let's set up our. Switch this over to indicator speed, and we will be at 250. Let's hold that. There we go. That's a little better. All right, cam 4 coming up. The cam VR, not VR, waypoint, and then from there we're going to go straight out to Cateau. Cateau is going to be our first initial waypoint for the ILS runway 31 right. So straight out, after we cross this one at 11, 250, we'll start descending down to 3,000. Now, you know what? I forgot to change our altimeter here. No worries, we'll fix that. 2983 for New York, for Kennedy. All right, so we're heading to Cat 2. Now we're going to come down all the way down to 3,000. Now we're 35 miles out, so we need to go crazy on the descent. We want to control this down, maybe a thousand per minute. I think it's decent. Let's do that again. I think I should have clicked here instead of clicking here. That took off the vertical speed I had in place there. So, all right, 30 miles out. We'll slowly start descending to 3,000. Straight in. We're doing the base leg here for 31 right. New York Center just popped on. They have not contacted us yet, but we'll contact them. They are sitting at 125. Point. What's that? 125.325. 325. One, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5. Switch over.
We have begun our final descent into New York. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and
turn on
in the full
seatbelt
upright
signs.
position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back
Landing
pocket
lights
or
can
under the
come
seat
on.
in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Alright, that is all perfectly set. Let's make sure everything here is in order. I wonder if this is the flaps here.
New York Center, United 5802, good evening. We're with you 2,800 to Kennedy on the 3-1 left ILS approach.
Yeah, 5802, New York Center, welcome aboard. Runway 31 left, cleared to land, wind 33010.
31 left, we're clear to land. Thank you very much, United 5802.
New York Center Pacific 6688. We're on the Camp 4 arrival, now heading towards the ILS 31 right at 8,500.
Pacific 6688, New York Center, squawk 7122, turn right, heading 050, descend and maintain 4,000.
7122 and turn right. Repeat the heading.
Pacific 6688 heading 050, descend and maintain 4,000. You and our radar contact 30 miles south of the Kennedy Airport.
Roger, heading 050 for Pacific 6688. Alright, 050.
New York Center, Brickyard 2290 out of 7,600 to 10,000 heading 055.
Brickyard 2290, New York Center, welcome aboard. Clear direct merit, climb and maintain 17,000.
Direct merit, climb and maintain 17,000, Brickyard 2290.
Center, this is American 104. We are passing 10,700 on our way to 17,000, and we are 6 miles east-southeast of the code intersection.
American 104, New York Center, welcome aboard. Clear direct code, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Direct code, climb, maintain 360, American 104.
Philly departure, American 2215 through 2.3 for 5, heading 245.
American 2215, New York Center, squawk 7120.
7120, American 2215.
Pacific 6688, expect the ILS 31 right, the Kennedy altimeter 2985, descend and maintain 4000.
31 right, altimeter 2985, descend maintain 4000, Pacific 6688.
Brickyard 2290, contact Austin Center 134.7.
134.7, Brickyard 2290.
AB2969 checking in with you. Sorry about the little delay there.
AB2969, New York Center, turn left heading 220, maintain 4000, vectors ILS 31 right.
And that's 220, maintain 4000, expect vectors to 31 right, expect no 6.
American 2215, New York Center, radar contact 8 miles southwest of the Philly Airport, clear direct Stolen.
Alright, that is our airport, guys, what we want to get into.
Direct Stolen up to flight level 230, American 2215.
I'm going to start slowing this bad boy
American
down.
2215, climb maintain flight level 320.
320, American 2215.
Maybe 2969, squawk 7150.
So can you repeat that again, please?
Squawk 7150 for maybe 2969.
Walking 7150, expect 969.
Pacific 6688, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000, Pacific 6688. Whoa, I hate that. Easy does it. There we go.
New York Center, Speedbird 33 with you, about 15 miles north of Calverton.
Speedbird 33 heavy, New York Center, expect the ILS 31 right approach, Kennedy altimeter 2985.
Any chance we can get 31 left for arrival today?
Speedbird 33, you can expect ILS 31 left.
Thank you much for 31 left, Speedbird 33.
Pacific 6688, you're 4 miles from Maldi, turn left heading 340, maintain 3000 till established on a localizer, cleared ILS 31 right approach.
Left 340 until established on the ILS 31, approach Pacific 6688. 340.
Baby 2969, turn left heading 180.
And that's heading 180, expect 969.
Alright, we are going to turn on our approach localizer here. It's going to be set. Approach is on. We have that is active. That's good. All right, let's prepare for landing, guys. Brakes are on. Speed brakes active. Flaps 1.
Maybe 2969, turn left heading 130.
Everyone left. I think there was an aircraft that just passed in front of us. I'm not really sure if it's on your radar or not. Just confirming.
United 5802, I think I actually stepped on you there. Can you say again?
We're just landing right now on 31 left, and I thought an aircraft just passed in front of us. Maybe we just saw something else. My apologies.
United 5802, yeah, there shouldn't be anything, or at least I don't see anything on the radar ahead of you. Just check to make sure it's not an AI aircraft.
Alright, localizer, everything is active, guys. Gear down.
New York Center, Speedbird 33, confirming crossing Rober at
We are going to go flaps full.
Speedbird 33, you can actually just descend and maintain 900,000, depart Rober heading 270. Down 9,000, depart Rover, heading 270, speedbird 33.
Let's get the speed managed, that's my fault there.
Pacific 6688, wind 340 at 17, runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear to land, Pacific 6688.
Baby 2969, turn left heading 040.
Time left 047, maybe 2969.
Alright, so that was my error there. I left the speed on 210, and I should have had it on manual so I could start just bringing it down to approach there. So all good. We'll make sure we do it next time.
13 Center, say again.
Skyventures 13, request flight following.
Alright guys, everything's looking good.
13. Scavengers 13, squawk 7172.
7172, Skyventures 13.
United 5802, welcome to Kennedy, taxi to the Ramsey Alpha.
Taxi to the Ramsey Alpha, thank you so much. We really appreciate you, United 5802.
Let's get our
33 to set and maintain 7,000.
landing view, which is important.
210.
Want to make sure you use the same landing view every time, or else it'll throw you off. So try to get
33 heavy, descend and maintain 7,000, then reduce speed to 210.
Down to 7,000, speed at 210, speedbird 33.
Maybe 2969, just confirm heading 040.
What's up for maybe 2969?
Maybe 2969, A firm, at this point turn left heading 010.
Turn left 010, maybe 2969, my apologies.
Alright, we're getting in a little bit early. This is nice.
Scavengers 13, you're currently in Class Alpha airspace, which means that you do need a flight plan. So, do you want to pick up IFR to somewhere, or you can descend below flight level 180?
We'll do a nose R to below that level, Scavengers 13.
Alright guys, we'll take over here.
Maybe 2969, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, maybe 2969.
Scavengers 13 in left the Alpha.
Scavengers 13, say aircraft type and destination.
Typhoon and Kennedy, Scavengers 13.
Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
20.
Scavengers 13, radar contact 12 miles northeast of the Kennedy Airport. Proceed on course, maintain VFR at or above 12,500 for now.
Maintaining VFR above flight level 12,000, Scavengers 13.
Maybe 2969, you're 4 miles from Maldi, turn left heading 340, maintain 3,000 till established on a localizer, cleared ILS runway 31 right approach.
So can you repeat up front, please? I have some interference.
Maybe 2969, fly heading 340, cleared ILS runway 31 right approach.
New York.
340, cleared ILS 31 right approach, maybe 2969.
59 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile device.
America 2250, near Legal airspace to the southwest. Washington Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Requisition advisory, please.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon.
New York Center, Brickyard 191, IFR with Alpha.
Alright, let's get into our gate.
Brickyard 191, New York Center, you're cleared to the Nantucket Airport via the score for departure. Yankee transition, vectors base, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 23010 minutes after departure. Departure, this frequency, squawk 7156.
Cleared to Nantucket, score for departure, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, 230 after 10, departure with you, 7156 in the box, Brickyard 191.
Speedbird 33 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 33 Heavy.
And Brickyard 191, read back correct. Expect runway 31 left for departure. Call for taxi.
31 left, we'll call for taxi. Brickyard 191.
Baby
Here, Center, good afternoon, or evening rather. American 2305 with you out of 3.7 for 5,000, heading 230 out of Philly.
Baby 2969, runway 31 right, clear to land 134.017.
Baby 2969, clear to land, runway 31 right.
Aircraft calling out of Philly, say call sign only.
And American 2305 out of 4.1 for 5 now.
American 2305, New York Center, radar contact 4 miles southwest of the Philadelphia Airport. Clear direct ditch, climb and maintain 12,000.
12,000, direct ditch for American 2305.
Air Canada 694, New York Center. Clear direct merit climb and maintain 17,000.
Direct merit, climb, maintain 17,000, Air Canada 694.
Speedbird 33 Heavy, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain 4,000.
220 on 4,000, 33 Heavy.
Alright, this next one coming up should be good. There's nobody in the way there.
Scavengers 13, turn right heading 130, maintain VFR at 4,000.
Right heading 130, VFR at 4,000, Scavengers 14.
Alright, parking brakes come on. Start cleaning our flaps here. Let's get this thing all set up. Let go of our brakes. Let's get our jetway connected. Ground services.
Speedbird 33 Heavy, descend and maintain.
Ground American Papa Alpha Yankee 6405. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? American Papa Alpha Yankee 6405. The jetway is going to be connected.
Alright, let's check out this parking. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. We'll take it. Yes, yes, yes. Right on the numbers. We'll thank the pedals for that. Does make a difference, guys, if you have the pedals. For sure, for sure. Alright, so this is all set here. Everything looks good. Let's start shutting this bad boy down. Engines come off. Let's start. Oh, forgot to turn on the power first. My mistake. Available external power should have been first, but that's okay. Alright, and we're 7 minutes and 45 early, so that's good. Passengers should be happy. Yes, external power first, so you can keep your computers on, and then you can turn off the engine with no problem. Come back here to our fuel pumps. These can come off, and we're all set, guys. Nice clean flight into Kennedy from Douglas International. This was a lot of fun. Can't wait to do the next one. Again, just so good to be back, man. So good to be back doing these flights on a regular basis. So pretty sweet there. Let's take a look at our flight. Since our passengers are done, we're in our flight here with Pacific Airways. Deboarding is underway. Approach is busy tonight. I mean, center. He's got a lot of aircrafts coming in and out of this place. Always busy. Unvat sim. I need a good. I got a great checklist all the way until landing and taxiing. Off the runway, I need a good one for shutting down this plane. So I gotta look for that. See what the right steps are, what the right buttons to hit are when you're parked at the gate while these guys are getting off. Get a good watch list to do that would be nice. Great flight. We came in early, which is nice. Needed that. Last flight was pretty late. Everything's looking good. Now I'm gonna just check out. Let me see something. Let's while that's happening, I'm gonna look at the next flight here. So for those that don't know, I'm flying with Pacific Airways .net. That's the airline that I'm using, virtual airline. So check them out, man. Really cool folks. A lot of fun flights and stuff like that. So. And a pretty easy to navigate webpage. I've seen some other virtual airlines webpages which could be a little overwhelming. This one's so simple. That's why I joined them. They're great at that. So PacificAirways.net, check them out. Alright, so out of Kennedy, I'm gonna see what I'm going to do next. Hopefully tomorrow, but I know for sure I want to get out early so I can enjoy some daylight. The last two flights have all been dark. It's time to get out a little bit early. So. Very reliable aircraft this has become in Flight Sim. There was an update today too. We just got another update, very small one. Stability with Flight Sim, and I think the loading was a lot faster. You're gonna notice that too. The loading happened really quick today. I think that was one of the points on there, because sometimes the loading into the game, right after you load the menu, the loading into the game was pretty long. So I think they took care of that there. All right, everybody's off. 97% satisfaction. That's very nice. I like that. Let's end our flight and let's see what we got here. So Pacific Airways flight 6405, aircraft 320 from Douglas to Kennedy. Hour and 24. Beautiful thing. 162 passengers. Very well done there. 190. Very well. Happy with that. Last one was 4 something, so this is nice. Given the fact that 4 something, again, I think it could have been better, but we'll take it. 190 is good. Soft landing. I'm totally telling my friends about this. Airline suite. Perfect. We'll save that, and we will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I'll put timestamps for everything on here so you get the landing, takeoff, whatever you're looking for. and I'll see you